Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to be giving you a little tour of my space so you can see where I create all my art and my videos or whatever. But before we get into that, I would like to draw your attention to this book here, which is the complaint that the Nation of Islam and Louis Farrakhan have filed against the ADL and the Simon Wiesenthal Center. There's more info. I'm gonna since I'm technically part of the lawsuit, I'm just gonna direct you to our website where you can read more about it. And also, Louis Farrakhan talked about the war in Palestine over the weekend, so I'm also gonna put a link to that video in the description so you can watch it. I'd also like to thank you all for 3,000 subscribers. That is a lot of people, and I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel and watching my videos and things. I really appreciate it. I would also like to give a shout out to my name is JD9086. You're the comment of the week. Thank you so much for your comment. I really like your Neil's comments, and if you would like to be the comment of the week, all you have to do is comment under any video. That could have been you. I also have a Patreon page. All of February's rewards are up. I'm going to start working on March's rewards soon, inshallah. And I also have an Etsy shop, which I plan on updating soon. I keep saying that, but I've actually written down some stuff that I'm going to do, so hopefully it gets done this month, inshallah. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get into this little room tour, I guess. This is my third or fourth time filming this, so hopefully this goes well. This is the area of concern here, really, and kind of my bed as well, because I do a lot of editing in my bed, not really at my desk. I don't use my desk as often as I used to, but this is my little art corner over here. It's got my bookshelves, which I just got, and I built myself. Oh my god, I guess I didn't just get them, I got them a few months ago, and I built them myself. I was so proud of myself. And my desk, and just my bed. I also have this unit over here, which I have some more art stuff in, and my printer up there, but I'll get to that in just a sec. So first we have my desk, which I have my light set up on right now, and it's on. Anyways, like I said, I don't use my desk as often as I used to, but I do use it for filming videos, so I'm including it. There's not a lot of stuff on here. I currently don't have a desktop computer. I just use my laptop for everything. I do need a desktop computer though, because my laptop is fighting for its life. I think it's technically a dining room table or something from IKEA, but we're gonna call it a desk. So there's that. There's not a bunch of stuff on there, just a keyboard that I don't use because I don't have a desktop. Some nail stuff, books, sketchbooks, bullet journal, that sort of thing. And I have some stuff over here. I need to clean my blind, so don't look at that. Anyways, this is from Yakisoba Baby on Instagram. I'm also one of her patrons. I don't know if she's active on Patreon anymore, though. I don't think so. Anyways, my little brother drew this. This is from Leah Lexon. This as well. This is from Aspen Illustrates. This too. Me as a baby. This is Leah Lexon again, and just paint swatches to fill in blank spaces. And a clock that is the incorrect time and doesn't work properly. It was free, so we're not gonna judge it too harshly. So we have bookshelf A and B. Up here I have a bunch of books that I've read and some Funko Pops. I was collecting the Rogue One Funko Pops for a while, so I have a few of those. I don't have all of them, and I think I'm gonna stop here. I also have a Din Djarin and Grogu and some little Legos. Most of these my brother gave me. I have some tumblers here because for years I've been one of those girlies. Yeah, I know. I don't fight people over them though. And here's the mascot for my school, and I just have them tucked in there. Here I have books that I have not read, and also religious books over here. And a little Winsor Newton ink box. I used to have a 12 set, but I wasn't using them, so they all dried out. And I really didn't want to get rid of the boxes because they look really nice. But I ended up keeping this one because it was my favorite out of all the boxes. Also, there's books that just don't fit on any of the other shelves here because I have read this. I haven't read these though, but I like to look through them sometimes. On this shelf, I have my Cricut, which was sold to me for an amazing price by one of my patrons. Insisted down at $55. Wow! Oh my god. This, inshallah, will be getting a lot more use this year because I plan on making my stickers in-house instead of outsourcing them like I have been. I tested them out, which let me pull that out. I tested the stickers that I plan on making, and I put them here on my water bottle, and they've been here for like a while, like a few months, and they've held up. So I think we're ready to put them on my shop. So I really just have to print and cut those and upload them to my shop. This is the Patreon tier art here. So I'm going to have that and the Super Black Artist stickers and what else? And maybe something else. Also, new patrons and current patrons will get a sticker that corresponds with the tier that they've signed up for. So that's something to look forward to. Over here, I have my flash drive, which has one of Laylax's stickers on there, some nail files, and some Etsy stuff. I can't speak. And some Etsy shop stuff over here, which I'm going to pull out to show you. So these top two I got from Target. I think it was either $3 or $5 for these two things, and they separate. The one on the bottom has a bunch of stickers for my shop. I have the stickers that I'm working on. Well, I guess I've already worked on them. I'm satisfied with what I've created. There's a bunch of lenses compared to the old sticker, which I think I'm going to resize to make them a little, well, maybe not. I think it's a good size. This is the old sticker. As you can see, it's matte. I got them from Sticker Meal, and then here's the new one. It's like glassy. I also have some of these, which are still on the old one, and this one are still on my shop, and this one has like an accompanying keychain, so it's something you're into. But those are my stickers. Bottom part that pulls out. I have a bunch of washi tapes, sticky notes, and regular tape for packing orders and miscellaneous things, because you never know when you're gonna need some tape. You like never know. And this last bit here, has this little earbud thing on there. I don't know. I got this from IKEA, and it houses my keychains. It's still in the bags that they came in because I don't want them to get damaged or anything. All of my little keychains. All of them. And just stuff related to the keychains, and also some of my old stickers. Just looking at these, like, I'm glad I changed some things, because they're challenged. So I'm glad I figured something out that works. I also have some buttons somewhere. I don't know where they are, but this is the only one that's out, and this one is like a misprint. But I also have that. I also have that. It's a support like artists. It won't focus, but it's okay. Down here, I have a bunch of sketchbooks, which I'm not going to pull out because it's really heavy. So, yeah. I also have some water for my watercolors. They're old ice cream containers, and I have some extra pins back there. IKEA catalogs, a Moo print. I think that's what they're called. The company's called. I have like some samples. More water for watercolors. Miscellaneous stuff. Down here is Copic ink. In here is like a bunch of random extra pins, sewing stuff, miscellaneous stuff. I think there's like brush cleaner lid and those Pentel twist erasers. And up here is like a bunch of miscellaneous electronic stuff, so that's not super important. In these I have, well, this one is miscellaneous stuff, and this one is stuff related to my Etsy shop, which I don't know why I put it there. That's not smart, because there's like there's the lamp that's there, so I gotta move that eventually. I I've been saying that for a while, but I'm gonna get to it. And I have my tripod, one of my tripods. I'm using the other one right now. And I have my paper guillotine, which was an amazing investment. I got it back in 2017, and it's very dusty because I don't use it super often. But it's a good investment, especially if you have an Etsy shop. If you need to be cutting like a bunch of stuff, it's super helpful for that. And just also for like, I like to get larger pads of paper, and it's nice to be able to just cut them down the size instead of using scissors. I can just use that, and it has the ruler and stuff, so it's really nice. Anyways, moving on to this bookshelf. I moved that stool. This bookshelf. I have a prayer rug, a hat here from Zana Studios, who I'm working with, which is super exciting. I can't say too much yet. I got some stuff that my brother got me from Mexico. This is a coin that my Misc gave me, and those two little clay things that I made in a video, and then here is the top of my Apple pencil, because I have a different top on it currently. That's a photo of Master W.B. Father Muhammad, and here I have, I'm out of breath. I need to calm down. Anyways, I have my most used pens here, some brushes back there, my Mitsubishi KH20 2000 pencil sharpener, which is an amazing pencil sharpener. And I have this mug from my local art store that has like some miscellaneous stuff in there. A bunch of nail polishes, my frequently used nail polishes, new nail polishes that I still want to try, and also some Holo Taco nail polishes my friend Mary Mint Illustrations got me. Oh my goodness. And here's just random stuff. These are Band-Aids, my microphone. It's a Razer Siren Mini, if anyone's wondering. Obviously, I'm not using it now. Anyways, I've got some varnish back there. Duster, rubbing alcohol, because I make name tags for my coworkers, and I use the alcohol to clean them, and this to seal them. I have a blue microphone back there too. On this shelf, I have a bunch of pads, some of them used, some of them unused. These ones are unused, and I have my sketchbook here, the one I'm currently using. I have another sketchbook that I want to use. I might use next because I have another sketchbook elsewhere. I haven't decided. I have this plushie that my brother got me, and my very first Build-A-Bear that I got a few years ago. Down here I have my Fjällräven Kanken backpack that I use for school, and mascot for my school. I have my prints in here, which I don't sell anymore, but I still have them, and I've got stickers on there from Mary Mint Illustrations Etsy shop, and that's just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. This is the only other thing in my room that is art related. I also think it's kind of interesting that everything's like split down the middle, which I didn't do intentionally. It just kind of happened that way. Also, my room used to be like a beige color, but I painted it this really light blue because that light blue is my favorite color. But I learned that I'm allergic to paint, so I never got around to painting the white parts of my room. So, yeah, we're just not going to look at that. Anyways, only 2 of these drawers are art related, so let's go ahead and get into that. In here, I have old art on this side, which it's art from last year, which I have a video about. I have some little papers down here that I use for product photos. My Wacom Intuos tablet down there. My old keyboard, which I think I might switch back to this whenever I get a new desktop computer, because that one's like really loud. I wanted like a clicky keyboard, but the other one's like, it's too clicky. This is a lot nicer. I've got some stuff for physical therapy. Some more like pads and stuff. This one is from Mary Mint Illustrations Etsy shop. And like some other pads back there. And these are a bunch of some of these are writing pads, some of these are that one's a watercolor pad. I've got some cut up pieces of Bristol, and the sketches for that Tamir comic. Oh my god. The stack here is the ones that I finished that are like up on my Instagram. So it was quite a few of them. And this one was for a different comic. It was still Star Wars related. And this one, these were like the ones that I hadn't gotten to yet. But I would like to revamp that story anyway, so I'm not really too bothered by the fact that I didn't finish, so that's cool. In this drawer, I have my traditional art stuff. So I've got palettes. This houses some Prismacolors. That's just some random electronic stuff. Got that air dry clay back there, which I got to use because I only used it that one time. And I got some tools that my coworker gave me to use with that. I've got some extra Holbein paints. I have them in this palette though. Oops. Yeah. My favorite watercolor paints, Holbeins. Yeah. And I've got some stickers that I made on here, except for this one. This one is by Apple Cheeks, if I recall correctly. But the rest of them are mine. Then I've got some Prismacolor pencils, and there's also some Faber-Castells in there. I've got some Holbein gouache, except the big one, I think that one's in Graham or something. I don't really use it. Here I've got my most used Copic markers, as well in here. These are the ones I use for skin tones. These are just the ones I like to use for everything else. I've got some extra paper towels for watercolors because I don't really throw them away. If it's still absorbing water, why am I throwing it away? That's my logic, at least. I've got these praying watercolors, which I don't use super often, but they're pretty good beginner set, I think, and it comes with a brush, so it's pretty nice. I've got my Liquitex Basics paints in here, which I don't use super often either because I don't use watercolors. I don't use acrylic super often. This is my embossing tool, which I use to dry my watercolors. It's by Nicole. You can just search Nicole Heat Tool on Amazon. That's where I got it. I've got a power bank, which doesn't really belong in here, but this is where I keep it. Then I've got some highlighters, and the rest of my Prismacolors are in there. Here, if I move this, I have my Canon IP 8720 printer, which, just like the Cricut, have not gotten a lot of action since I bought them, but I plan on using them a lot more this year since I'm, like I said, making all my stuff in-house. Well, not all my stuff, but the stickers at least in-house. But so far I think it's a pretty nice printer. I feel like it gets the job done. Ink is super expensive though, so that's not something I considered when I was purchasing a printer. But you should, because to refill all the inks at once costs like almost $80. So you might, like, it's probably cheaper to just buy another printer than to refill the ink, but that's just how printers are, unfortunately. But yeah, that's my printer. So that is everything that I want to show. I've been like slowly working on redoing my room since like, I think since 2020 or 2021, so like it's been a while, and I don't think it's like completely where I want it. Like there's like a few things, like the fact that I never finished painting. But for the most part, I feel like it's decent. I feel like it gets my need, it does what it needs to do, is what I was trying to say. So yeah, I've been wanting to make a video like this for a while. I used to watch a lot of Bailey J's videos, and I would get really excited when she would do like her yearly art room tour, art studio tour. I'd get really excited for it, and I was like, one day I'll do it. And so this is me finally doing it. It took me a while to get my room to where it is currently. So if you want to remodel your space, just know that you don't have to do it all at once. I know there's like a lot of videos out there that are like super dramatic, like they do it in 24 hours. Oh my gosh, I'm completely sure. You don't have to do that. It took years for me to get it to this point, and it's still a work in progress. So if you want to remodel your room, redecorate your room, or what have you, do it a little bit at a time. It's also like, a lot more cost effective that way. Like, you don't have to drop like a whole bunch of money on your room all at once, unless you want to, or unless you got it like that. I don't know your financial situation. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to my patrons, Merriment Illustrations, Sister Donna 55, Kelsey, who is a returning patron. Oh my gosh, welcome back. And a Spooky Rose. Thanks so much for being my patrons. Really appreciate you and everything that you do. Wow, oh my goodness. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please enjoy the rest of your day. My peace.